Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. Today we are back with another build video in The Sims 4 and I am building yet another clothing store. I know fairly recently I have already built a clothing store, but that was more catered towards females because that is where Ivy was gonna go and get her clothes shopping in my main series. This is more a male's clothing store, so I did this build with the purpose of Evio and possibly the twins coming over here and picking out some outfits when the twins age up. Evio has already aged up, so I have a few items, but it's not items for every single outfit category because you can only have a limit of 10 mannequins, which I still think is a little bit ridiculous, but anyways, we can't change it, so we might as well move past it. Because of the limit, I couldn't really put a lot of different outfit categories, and because I'm mixing teens and children's clothes together, it's just not possible to have outfit selections for every category. So instead I'm just doing a few categories and I'll figure out something. We'll probably just use Creator Sim for the other categories. I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet. We'll see after I film the episode, but I still wanted to do a different clothing shop so the boys can go shopping when they age up. Over here we are basically doing the main feature. So in front of the door I kind of put two tables on top of each other. You saw the way I did it, and I am putting these little stacks of clothes all around the outer layer. Normally when I go into a clothing shop there's like this display that kind of has a lot of different like t-shirts on the display, and then you can pick different colors and stuff like that. So I wanted to see if I could try and mimic that in The Sims 4, and this was the best way I could think of doing it. I think it turned out pretty well. And I did go in afterwards and I set all of those shirts for sale, so you will be able to buy some decorative items. Because the shop isn't too big, there's not a lot of decorative items that you can buy, but on the other side of these walls there are the shelves with the clothing hanging from it, so you will also be able to buy that for decoration if you so please. I mostly try to put the mannequins close to the windows because that's how a lot of stores do it, so that when you walk past you're able to see the different clothes that are being advertised. So I put one teen mannequin against the wall with two boys next to it, and that's kind of how I did it on both sides of the wall. And then you can see in the front there's a teen and there's a kid's clothing mannequin kind of facing the front. So I tried to kind of mix and match them. I didn't want the store to be separated into like teens and kids, so I kind of just meshed them all together, and I think it just works a lot better for me. At the back of the store we added in a few extra rooms, so over here we are busy doing the register area. Nothing special, it's just cash registers and a poster. That poster is kind of like, as soon as you walk into the store, it's the main thing that you're looking at. So I made it nice and big so everybody can kind of see it. And as you can see on the two sides, we are busy working on the changing rooms. So nothing special about the changing rooms, it's just the mirrors, a little bit of a seating area, and some clothing hooks. So even though this build is pretty small, I do like the way it turned out because it's just very simple. A lot of my builds aren't simple. I tend to overcomplicate things. I add in way too many decorative objects. I'm very much the type of person that likes clutter because I think clutter tells a story, especially in a game like The Sims. So it was very important for me to try and keep the clothing store as simple as possible, and that's very tricky. I think in a lot of retail stores, obviously there's not like too much clutter unless you're selling it, and so it wouldn't make sense to add random things into this build. Whereas with the other clothing store I did, it made more sense to put in like the little perfume bottles and stuff like that, just because of the atmosphere. But like I said, this atmosphere is meant to be more plain, get to the point. You see the clothes you want, you go, you get it, bing bang, simple as always. For the last little bit of the video we are just working on the outside, and again there is nothing really going on with the outside. It's not too complicated, there's not too many details, just a few plant pots and some places for you to be able to sit. over here you can see the screenshots, and that is basically the end of the build. So I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to hit this like button and subscribe so that you're notified every time I post a new video. If you guys want to download this build, all the information will be down below in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!